Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of Tandum's Progress as Videos. So I'm going to start off this episode obtaining 89 agility. This took me fucking forever, and now I only have 503,000 until level 90, which is pretty much suicide, aka 10 hours. Alright, catch you in a bit. Hey guys, what's up? So I've been doing agility. I think I got like 30k XP before I finally bailed out. I'm going to go finish a farm run. I would say, for the record, farming is an amazing way to make money. I kind of rushed getting 99 farming, and it's kind of regrettable. I always used to do seed runs, like I used to like farm snapdragons and torsals and stuff, and I made a shit ton of money. But I also got really anxious because it's really slow if you just rely on those for profit. Um, so I ended up buying like a bunch of magic seeds. I actually got a lot from Zora, so I didn't spend way too much money on farming. I think I had like 85 or 90 by the time, 85 to 87 before Zora came out. So I ended up buying like a bunch of magic seeds, but I got a lot on my own. But farming is an amazing way to keep consistent money, like cash flow. So for instance, let's see, I'm going to measure each one of these seeds and then calculate how much it is each. And then I'm going to figure out at the end of this video, or at the end of this clip, how long or how much money I would just make in a 5-minute farming run. So I'll catch you guys back in a few minutes. Alright, so I'm coming up on my last patch. So I run all 5 of the, normal seed locations. Wow, what the fuck? Dead Limpward. Okay. But so each seed costs 20k, like pretty much flat. I actually think I bought it for like 21 or 22k, so I'm actually making less profit now, but that's okay. Let me see what this yield gives me, and I'll see how much money I made on this 5 to 7 minute farm run I just had. Actually, a pretty shitty yield altogether. None of my allotments died because I used the OS Buddy Pro like app thing to see like if my seeds are dying or not, and none of them died. And then whenever they're like diseased or whatever, I just rush over there to use the plant cure on them to preserve all the the profit, I guess. And let's see, how much money did we make? So if I used 5 seeds, it's 120k, and I think I started at 75, so what is it, 32? So 100k, I made 80k just in a pretty, I would say, a relatively shitty yield. And then that's not even counting the limpworts or the poison ivy berries. So adding those on average would be like 12. So it's like a 200. It's like 108k for literally every hour or hour and 15 minutes, however long it takes for the 5 to grow, is a free 115k. Adds up to maybe about 400 or 500k a day, depending on how much you play. So it's literally just free money. It's really good. It's really good money at pretty much any level whenever you start growing seeds. So I guess I'm going to continue back on doing some agility and see what I can do. Alright, well I just finished that lap. Yeah, I've done about 105k XP or something like that. It's getting really, really tedious now. Bank pen. Kinda sucks. But yeah, here's a little bit, actually, a little look into my bank. I don't think I've done this before, so my cash stack, my like melee tab, my like slayer slash melee tab. Pretty well equipped. Magic slash teleporting tab. My runes aren't in this tab, they're in a different tab. But yeah. Range tab, a bunch of shit. I've been farming, or I've been hunting some chins. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like send in my videos to SparkMax. So I started with 85 on the dot hunter, so I'm just gonna keep all of my black chins that I hunt. So I'm just gonna get 85 to 99 hunter on black chins in the wildy, assuming I don't lose any. And maybe I'll just keep a notepad of like how many I lost during like my hunting, because I'm going to get PK'd eventually, and I'll just add up as a lump sum total of how many it would take you and how much profit it is, because I think like 2k each now, so that's pretty crazy. What else I got? This is just like kind of like farming slash crafting miscellaneous tab, herb lore tab slash potions. This is my clue scroll tab. Looking kind of dead. I alked a lot, and I haven't really been doing too many clues lately. I did all of Mo's clues, but besides that, this is my like I don't know what you want. I guess loot tab. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I got all my runes in here because most of them are loots from other shit, and I just like doing it, keeping it in here because the stacks look good. So I've got pretty decent. So I sold a bunch of my shit, like at least recently, my Zoar tab and other stuff. So whatever, it's actually pretty nice. This is like my quest capes and my skill capes and stuff, and then just like rares and whatever the fuck, like just tedious questing shit. And then last but not least, like my PK slash, I don't know, Corp tab, I guess, or Zoar tab. So yeah, so this is the Banksy. It's pretty good. It's not bad. I had a lot more money, but I spent a fuck ton on my stats, as you guys can probably tell. Prayer is not cheap. Herblore is not cheap. Construction certainly not cheap. So yeah, I'm actually about to go do another farm run. I had 300 Snapdragon seeds, so I think I bought them for like 6.3 mil total, and I'm down to like what 13 or something now. And this is how many Snapdragons I've farmed so far, not counting how many I have ready to be farmed on this trip. So let's see. If I bought it for 6.3, this is 14.6. Now, to be fair, not all of these are from farming. I did Zora for a few drops, like Zora dropped like 20, so I've probably gotten like 100 or 200 from Zora. And I've definitely gotten like 50 or 100 from Venenatis, and probably some from just random like things that I can't even think about, just somehow made it its way to my bank. But yeah, I would say I've made around 6 to 7 mil on the three, yeah, like 6 mil at least on the farming of 300 Snapdragon seeds. So that's pretty fucking good money. Like it really is. Like I know I might sound like stupid, but 100K or 200K, but if you do it every single day, it really does add up, and the experience is free. So literally, why the fuck would you not do it? Also, I'm keeping my marks of grace. I think I'm going to do the same thing like with my my chins. I'm going to keep my marks of grace stacks until I get level 99 agility, and then I'm going to like make a video as to how much money I made from 85 to 99 and how many marks of grace I've gotten and how I did it, etc., etc. So yeah, I'm going to go do a farm run, and then I don't know, I need to make these into super resource. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I think I'm going to stop doing agility. I might as well just do something while I'm doing nothing. I think I'm going to go do stop doing agility for the night. I started today off with some hunter, and then as soon as it approaches like midday, I stop doing hunter because that's when all the PKers just flock out there and they're like looking to kill you and stuff. So I actually did not die today. I actually haven't died since I started doing farming again or hunting again, so that's pretty fortunate for me. Not too many level 126s come out, but the ones that do are, I don't know, they hit strong. So I have not died yet, but I know it's going to happen eventually. So I'm just waiting for that to happen. I'm gonna get pissed off and rage quit probably. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do this farm run real quick, and I actually think my Tears of Gothics are ready to be used. So maybe that's what I'll see you guys next. By the way, pro farming tip of the day. Make sure always to be using Calquad saplings. They are literally the freest experience you guys can ever imagine. All you have to do is have a Calquad seed, which costs nothing due to Zora. You can farm your own poison ivy berries, which is exactly what I do. They grow back very fast. You get 4 per time you teleport there, and you can teleport there with our Duncan Cloak 4 to the Kandarin Monastery. It's like right there. I'm sure there's other locations you can actually farm them as well. And it's fucking amazing XP. Just have a spade. I always do this. I think it takes like 16 or 24 hours or something. I can't remember exactly, but it's 12k for free. I know I can pick the fruit, but fuck it, XP waste. And I don't really need the XP. And then just pay Imago the 8 poison ivy berries, and boom, free 12k XP. And like I said, it's pretty much free. If you farm your own white berries, you're literally not paying for like a thing. So time to go see if I can do my Tears of Gothics, and I'll be back in a minute. So I was getting fucked on RNG based skulls from like PVMing and bossing and stuff. There might not be an angrier place for me than Tears of Gothics. So 120, if I even make it, is not that bad, but like watching these things disappear and then all the tears you collected are just taken away by the green wells, pretty much suicidal. This is going to be like 8 or 9k XP into this mining stat, I believe. That's my lowest one right now. Yeah, so 8,100 XP, I get the 10% bonus from the Hard Lumbee Diaries. Pretty good. Free 8k XP once a week. I don't know, like, my personal opinion, I think they need to buff the XP a little bit, just because I think 10k XP is pretty fucking weak. Or 8 to 10k, and like that's at the most. I think last week I got 160 tiers, which is like the most I've ever gotten in my life. And that was pretty damn impressive. So, I don't know. I think they need to buff that XP maybe a little bit, but maybe not, since it is free XP at the end of the week. But I'm going to go collect my battle staves from Zaf's like barrel. You get to do that once a day. And since I've completed the Elite Diaries, I think I can sell the battle staves for like 8,500 each, and I buy 120 each day for 7k each. So, pretty much it's a free 150k. In my opinion, I think it's the most important diary to get done. like if you can complete them, because it's really just free money. I've probably made like 5 mil just from buying battle staves every day. It's actually really dumb. I understand why they would do it. Like it's essential for Iron Man, and it does bring battle stats in the game, but it doesn't really diminish the value because you can alch them. You can turn them into uh or like staff or fire battle staffs or air battle staffs, whatever, then alch them when you're done. So it's literally just free XP. I keep them, and eventually I actually just did it, so I only have 291, but I just keep them, and at the end of the week, I will do, like, just get free crafting XP. So I know it's kind of a waste because I already have 99 crafting, but I figure, like, kind of like what I'm about to do with these herbs, I'm actually about to start working on the Snapdragon, so I'm going to turn them into super resource. I know it's, like I said, it's kind of a waste, but at the end of the day, it's free XP, and I'm just going to sell the potions. I actually might keep the super restore potions for a little while, though. Mostly because I kind of feel like they're going to go up. I know I don't really mean to speculate here, and that's not really my intention. But I feel like maybe in the future, with the Slayer boss updates they're going to be having in, I think it's September, October time, super restores will definitely get like a big boost. I know Dragon Boost, Infinity Boots recently. I didn't buy any, but I know like a lot of people in my clan and other friends of mine did, because they're gonna go up, and they actually have a lot. I think Dragon Boosts are like 90k, and then they're up to around 200k now. So that's pretty impressive. That's a big gap. So I think I'm gonna keep like my potions that I make at least for a little while. Just because I know in the future, especially when this update gets like a lot more like talk about like on the dev blogs and on live streams and stuff, potions will go up because people are going to be buying out combat pots and or prayer pots for the dev or the Slayer bosses. So little pro tip for you there. So maybe if you got time and some money to like waste, just buy some potions and stuff, and make some free bank when the time comes for the Slayer bosses to be released. Alright, so I'm going to work on these for a little bit, and I'll get back to you later. Alright, well, I did a couple Zoar kills, and I didn't really get anything notable, so my clan and I actually ended up going to Corporal Beasts, so I think we're going to spend about an hour and a half here. We like to go maybe for like an hour every day, is what we strive to do. We don't really always do it, but we go for about an hour, and you know, like until we get that sigil, it's not really worth going to. I personally have never gotten a sigil, and I've had about 400 kills here. It's kind of unfortunate because I've probably been here for give or take 1,600 kills. It's like that I've seen loots for, but I've never ever seen a sigil. So I'm hoping that one day I will get it, and today's probably not going to be that day. Alright, well, I've been pretty much dry at the Corporal Beast for forever, and tonight's no exception. One of my team members got an Onyx Bolts drop, which is pretty good. It's like 1.7 mil. We don't really split those, though. The only thing we do split is sigils, so that's just all on him, which is good profit. Like, when you see Onyx Bolts, it sucks a little bit if you're not splitting, but it's really nice when you get them yourself, so I'm not too, like, upset about it. But, working on our last kill right now. Literally, besides the Onyx Bolt drop, I think the best other drop we had was, like a fucking Mystic Water or Staff or some bullshit that's like 45k. Had really shit drops tonight, but whatever. What else is to do, really? So let's see what we're gonna get in conclusion of this, and it's pretty decent but anticlimactic. Alright, so back to the grind of Zoar, I think. And that's inappropriate. Alright guys, well, just finishing up my last kill for the day of Zora. I think I got like 20 or 25 kills today. Assuming I don't get... Oh, am I gonna die? No, I'm good. But, yeah, I'm just gonna finish up this kill, and hopefully we can get something to take away our lost streak. Or my dry streak, excuse me. I think I've probably got around 200, 250 kills dry right now, which is okay. Honestly, it's not like that crazy or that rare or anything, but, I don't know. My last kill was a Serpentine Visage, which is the shittiest by far. So, I don't know. The prices of, I think, Magic Fangs are like 1.2 or 1.3 right now, which is really bad. And then the Serp Visages are like 600k, which is just, like, disgusting compared to, like, what they used to be. So, I don't know. But, I didn't really come here for, like, the big drops anymore, even though they are nice to see. They just aren't anywhere near as good as they used to be. So, and I just pray flicked the fuck. Oh my god, that was so bad. Anyway, so I'm gonna finish up this kill real quick. Come on, Zoar, draw me something nice. And that's not that good.
Ooh, the prophet
is real. Well, guys, I just finished up 2,300 kills. I think I did like 70 kills in the past 2 days. Not too much luck. I haven't gotten anything good. I'm actually really hoping for a mutagen kind of soon. And then after I get the pet, I think I'm going to kind of call Zoar quits. Not because I would necessarily want to. I actually really enjoy doing this boss. But at the same time, once you kind of get the pet, I feel like I don't know, your desire to kill that boss is going away. So like for instance, I had the Kraken pet and I had the thermonuclear boss pet, and I love Slayer. Like I'm going to go back to Slayer after I get done maxing. I'm going to get my 200 mil attack experience doing Slayer pretty much only. That being said though, my initiative to do the Kraken boss and or Thermo boss since I've gotten those pets has been absolutely zero. And as much as I want the Zoar pet, I want to make as much money and I want to get any drop that I could possibly desire first before I get the pet. Even though I am a little sour that I haven't gotten it yet, mostly because I know that once I get the pet, I'm really not going to want to come back here anymore. So it kind of sucks that I haven't gotten it yet, because I do see people getting it at like 100, 200, 300 KC. But in the end, I think it's going to be good, because I've made a lot of money from doing this boss. I actually do enjoy doing this boss. Once you learn the mechanics, it's really, really easy, and it's fucking amazing money, which I believe they will nerf eventually, because I don't think they can release new content without nerfing this boss's drops, because long story short, no one's going to want to do any other different boss if this boss is still more profitable than the new content. But that's a story for a different day. But anyway, just wanted to tune in. 2,300 kills. I'm probably going to do 5 to 10 more kills, and I'm probably going to go train some. I'm going to go finish up doing those super restores from yesterday. I think I only did 1,000. And then I might do some agility. So I'll tune in later. Alright guys, so after Zoar, I decided to go do some barb training, fishing, whatever the fuck. It's the fastest experience for fishing, and even then it's still like only 55k per hour. There's actually a method where you can like 3-tick a fish, like you catch a fish, drop it, or like cut it, or I'm not exactly sure, honestly. I know it's a little bit faster than just kind of like AFKing, but I've been doing some research because I actually just got a job interview. So I'm like researching the company that I'm gonna work for, and I'm not trying too hard. But yeah, I usually just revert back to fishing whenever I don't feel like playing that much. So it's kind of a nice little thing to do. It's it's kind of fast XP. It's really not. It's like 50 or 60k at the most, but whatever. With mouse keys, it's not that bad with dropping and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do for a little while longer. I'm actually going to have to leave for the rest of the day, so I'm not going to be able to get too much progress today, but I feel like I already got a decent content for this video. So I'm going to try and get this video out for you. And then the next few days, it's going to be a little spotty. I might be out of town for a while. So I'm not sure how much progress I'll be able to get. I'm going to go on my laptop, but we'll see what I can do. So I'm going to do some more fishing, and hopefully I can do some other cool stuff before the end of this video. But if not, I'll